What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Pizza After Midnight Movies by the Slice podcast. This is Rob, and joining me from a car, Patrick, and Isaac in his usual bare background studio. What's going on, guys?
Yo,
Hey,
What
what's
you
going on? We got two
we have
special guests today too.
uh, Ava, Michael. What's up, kids?
Hi.
What'd you guys think of the movie?
It was pretty good.
It was
Yeah.
okay.
I liked the psychological
Oh,
aspect.
okay. A generation of memes came from that movie, Ava.
I know.
yeah,
so, would let's jump right into it. Patrick? This was your pick.
Yeah, this was mine.
Go for it.
So I picked the 1980s classic, The Shining, by Stanley Kubrick, written by Stephen King, or as adapted by Stephen King, or written by him, but as adapted by Stanley. This is one of the generational movies. It's super
100%.
one of the movies that still today has me a little freaked out about like empty hotels when I'm there, and I'll never be a groundskeeper. So
No, no. Why would you do that? I don't even think hotels really do this. What they did in the movie?
not like it used to be, right? Like you did. We were talking. I was talking to Michael about that, and I'm like, well, the big hotels that are out in the middle of nowhere, maybe, but I don't think they have live-in apartments and things like that anymore.
Did you guys see that my beard is completely white, but my mustache is clinging on to hope?
Well, mustaches are in, so shave the beard.
Oh, all right, fair enough. Anyway, yeah, it was. I'm gonna take it away first, and then we'll
Yep.
we'll go to Isaac. It was a great movie. I love it. You know, it's one of those, like you said, it's a generational horror movie, and it's still creepy. It holds up to this day. Um, I'm going to talk about some problems I had with the movie first. Uh, the mother, I'm not a fan of that actress.
Yeah.
But she did play a moron pretty well. Um, and she did nothing to help her situation until the end. The kid, this was another one of those child actors that was in two movies that disappeared for the rest of his life. Um,
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like it could have been a creepier kid.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I didn't notice it until rewatching it. You're right.
Yeah.
100%.
Well, maybe it's because I watched The Goonies recently and I saw him do the truffle shuffle, and I'm like, okay, you know.
Wait, is that the same guy?
Yeah, you didn't know
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What happened? That's what happened to Chunk.
Yes, that's Chunk from The Goonies.
Holy crap! No wonder.
He never acted in another movie, and he played a small cameo in the 2019 sequel to The Shining, Doctor Sleep. But that's about it. He became a professor at a university, which I think is a much better job. The interesting thing I read about him, though, is he refuses to talk about his time on The Shining. I think it messed up even the people doing the movie.
So if you go back and look at some of the acting methods and the way Jack Nicholson, like how he prepped for his acting, like there's a bunch of videos out on YouTube. He literally became a psycho for this movie. And you know how Stanley Kubrick is. He's a psycho to begin with. And now you put those two together in an abandoned house or abandoned like hotel out in the middle of nowhere, and
yeah. They he's not a great guy in the movie, right? Like he's not. This whole movie is a whole allegory for domestic violence, which we won't get into this podcast, but he's not a good person, and he's not even. You can see what a piece of shit he is right in the beginning when he comes into the hotel and he puts on like a completely different face for, the people that he's interviewing with, and then he gets home and he's like, "Hey, you guys can go fuck yourselves," that type of stuff.
Yep.
And he is, like I said, a whole generation of memes were born from the facial expressions that he makes alone in this movie. And watching it this time, I really noticed what a effing distraction it is. I think he goes a little overboard with the facial expression sometimes.
yeah.
Like everything he says is like it's almost paining him to say, So anyway, it was. I'll always love The Shining. Great movie. Book is 100 times better, but we won't get into that. sequel, I think, is garbage, but a lot of people like it because it was directed by the guy that directed Haunting of Hell House and
Oh, cool.
the what was the new one where the family kept dying?
Yeah, the Ushers, House of
Yeah,
Ushers.
Fall of the House of Ushers. Yep. So he did that. If you want to see another great movie from him, watch Hush on Netflix or Amazon Prime. I can't remember, but that was really his first original movie that he did. It's very good. It's a slasher.
Okay.
Dude, serial killer creeping around a deaf girl's home. But anyway, Isaac, what about you?
Yeah, everything you said, great horror movie and all that. I need a little help with what actually happened. Like, we
So,
had the kid was like creepy and stuff, but he wasn't the
Yeah.
bad guy. That was just like a
So-
psychological way to protect himself from what was going
Well,
on.
okay, let's talk about, was he the bad guy? He lured a dude up from Florida who was just chilling to come check on them. First thing he does is get murdered as soon as he gets there. Like,
He
that
was
pissed me
asking for
off.
help. He was
I-
telepathically asking for help.
I just actually read what did this movie? I googled what did this movie actually mean? You know, like what's
Yeah.
going on? Because
Yeah.
you can argue like some of the supernatural elements maybe they're not even taking place. But so that's kind of what I wanted to look into.
Well,
But the supernatural elements are in fact taking place, but they're very minor compared to the family. The supernatural elements are kind of just used to start poisoning the family's mind, right? And
Yep.
bring forth what's already there. He was a piece of shit when he was drinking. The supernatural stuff's just poisoning him more to bring that drinking and the piece of shit back, you know?
yep. So what you just said, legit, the supernatural part was trying to poison them, but it was trying to poison them to bring them to their family. So everybody that died is in that picture, in the original picture at the end, the 1921 New Year's Eve picture, including Jack. So Jack, probably led a life, died at that hotel, reincarnated as the new Jack who married them and somehow pulled them to that hotel to kill those two people and bring them that. So he only succeeded in adding, two people, himself and the chef, but still one too many. But
Yeah. It's. I mean, we could talk for hours about. I feel like this movie is one that you can sit down and dissect for like a super long time, and just kind of go over all the parts and how
Well,
they made the blood in the elevators. You guys want to see something cool? Read about that.
Two smaller notes I had too was the kids' sweaters. Who's doing the wardrobe for this movie? He had the Mickey Mouse playing football one, and then he had the Apollo 11 USA sweater. Those are awesome.
yeah, Michael called it out. Michael's like, "Oh, that's a cool sweater."
Yeah, it's really cool. And
But
then
you know what? They did not stand up well to domestic abuse. They ripped like paper.
it did come right apart. I think they were handmade. So
Well, okay. So on that point, the domestic abuse, did he get choked by the guy, or did he get choked by that girl,
No, he choked himself.
or himself?
Nah, I was the father.
the ghost lady.
I think it was the ghost lady.
Yeah.
I think it was a kid.
I think he choked himself psychologically by the ghost lady. That's why he was sitting there like,
Well, who's the ghost lady though? She's not. in
I
the story.
challenge you guys to, when you kind of reset your minds a little bit from this movie, to watch the 2019 version, because it does get into a little more on what The Shining is and some of the backstory.
Yeah,
I could care about. I don't even care about the Shining part. Like, that seemed like such a afterthought of the movie. It was just some dude going crazy and killing his family. Is what my take was. So,
Yeah,
There's
essentially
just so
that's what it
many
boils
weird
down
things
to.
going on that you're like, what? Wait, what was that? And then they just never explain it.
The part that really creeped me out were the twin girls. Man, I would have punted one of those motherfuckers so bad as soon as
Oh,
I saw them.
They weren't twins though, right?
yeah.
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 Um,
Kicked him right across the room.
that's what Ava said. She's like, "Ride your freaking Drake into him. What are you doing?"
Yeah. And you know what? It's white people. We're
It
the
is?
ones that constantly have to get into this shit. You know?
Oh, let's talk about the overt racism in this movie. Holy crap!
Oh my god. With the decor on his walls of the naked jungle black women.
Yep.
That's what he likes. Okay.
Yeah.
But not even that. Just the casual drop of the N word multiple times, unneeded,
He's 19.
and it just I had to explain multiple times to the kids that this was made in the 80s, right? This is a
Yeah.
different time before, and actually this is kind of when the whole revolution as far as the movies and people stopping being this way towards people
Yeah.
started. So
You know, this was to me. This is like the golden age of horror movies. Um,
Mhm.
You know, the '80s. All these movies that came out were like the ground level, right? Everything in the past 30 or 40 years, I've come across some good horror movies, but not a lot of great ones. And this is a great one. You know, some modern horror movies like It Follows, great horror movie.
Yep.
Just because it's a lot of horror movies are in your face, right? Where these movies are more subtle. There's two horror movies out today that are going to be like I think legendary for the time it is today. One's called Obsession and one's called Backrooms, which started just as a creepy story on Reddit. Um, and
Yeah.
it's just
Ava.
it's
that's
the
Ava's favorite.
whole
That's
it's good. It's the whole situation that less is more. I think. Anyway, 8 slices for me. Isaac, what are your slices? I don't.
The other thing I wanted to say was the
Yeah.
music in this, the score. That set the mood so well. And the perfect example is towards the beginning of the movie. There's a scene where Jack's just in the room typing, and Wendy's just
Yeah.
walking towards him, and it's just like a normal. That's a normal thing, but the music is making this seem like something intense is about to happen. And then he
Yep.
pulls the paper out of the typewriter, and it's like the scariest thing, but it's really just the most benign thing that actually happens. But just the music sets it up so well, and it's that way the whole movie.
Well, yeah, and the overuse of hallway shots too. You notice that how the Stanley Kubrick focused hallway.
Yeah,
Then again, it's a hotel, and but those shots mixed with the music score and the sound effects was so good.
yeah.
Well, you really wanted to drive home like the feeling of isolation too, right? Like
Yeah.
it's claustrophobic.
And I like the point of view of the kid on the trike too. It felt
Yeah.
like we got to see from his viewpoint.
That was classical, right? That was like the shot. That's how you get all the memes, like the Family Guy meme when he's on his trike, everything,
Yeah.
Naked Gun, remember that?
Yes.
Um,
The frozen face at the end too. Like if I thought about it, I knew it was from this movie, but when I saw it, it just kind of made me laugh. Now
It's
like,
what-
It was meant to be scary, but he just looks so dumb.
with his eyes up. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
It looks like a frozen pit bull or something.
Yeah. What was your favorite part?
Me or
Well, I
Isaac?
think for me it was the one I just said where he is when he's typing and she's walking in the room and the music is making it so intense. It's such a small moment, but made so much bigger by the music. I love that.
Mine
What about
would
you,
have
bro?
to be the woman in the bathtub, and my Google search history is plastered with trying to find out who she is. She's
The dead one or the non?
Yeah, which one?
the attractive one.
Oh, I don't know. It was the 80s. But
No, the whole movie's good.
what are your slices?
8 slices for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'll go 6.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Yeah, this movie is one of my favorites, so I definitely will say probably 8 slices, just because of the psychological part of it and the use of cameras and cinematography. Cinematography. Yeah, sure. So 8 slices. What about you guys?
that wasn't my favorite.
How many slices out of 10?
Like 4.
4.
4
Just-
slices. Okay.
There was too many things going on at once.
Yeah, too slow paced.
Yeah, like it started out with them trying to explain how like The Shining was like I don't know. It just like didn't make sense. And it wasn't scary enough.
Okay.
Michael?
Michael?
How many slices out of 10?
8 slices out of 10.
Yeah.
I'd say probably 8.
8
That's
slices.
right.
All right.
And strictly because of the bathroom woman, right, Michael?
That was so uncomfortable.
Watching that would be- yeah, no, it was a great pick, Epic. Thank you.
Yep.
I don't. Which one of us is next for the pick? I don't.
It's you.
Oh no, I ran out of 28 movies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to. Can I think about this?
Yeah.
We're not going to announce it this week, but Isaac will throw something on our X account on what the movie is going to be. So if you guys want to watch along with us, just follow PamPod Official on X, and we will throw it up there in the next. I'll get it to you today, and we'll we'll go
Well,
from there.
Ava threw a suggestion out of so when we get going, somebody's got to do Project Hail Mary.
Yeah, I still want to see that.
Are we waiting for that to be free, or I mean, we can do that. All right, let's do Project Hail Mary.
Okay.
All right, that'll be my pick, people. Project Hail Mary, but still follow the X account because Isaac will be posting his calendar of fireman shoots all week long. As always, be kind to yourselves, each other, and your insides. Because Pizza After Midnight's a young men's game. Later.
Peace.
See ya.